Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into the reading. So if you are new here, this is a pick a card reading channel. I do pick a card readings about once a week now. So I invite you to join the community by subscribing to the channel and sharing your stories in the comment section down below. I know that we would love to read them. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for staying tuned. And as always, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate my patrons and those who've gotten private readings. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below. So just real quick, I wanted to go ahead and say that I haven't been on the channel, as some of my regulars know, as much as I normally, would have been in the past. I used to be on here 2-3 times a week, but now I haven't been making as many pick-a-cards as before, because I'm sure you guys can understand that I'm going to invest my time where I get the best return on my investment. So when my channel grows to a place where I can rely solely on ad revenues or Patreon, then you'll see me on here more. But until then, private readings are my bread and butter. So I've been really busy with private readings. It's great. Business is doing well, but I still have room. If anybody would like a private reading, again, my contact information is down below. So today's topic, actions. What actions will your person of interest take, and what messages do they have for you? So I've got a lot of pre-shuffled cards here. We're going to we're going to use the tea leaf cards, the Moonology cards. I'm going to use my, the tarot deck, and then we're going to look at the situation. We get a few cards on what actions are going to take, clarifiers as needed in the outcome, which is the big message from Spirit of what you need to know about the situation and their actions, excuse me, at present. And then we're going to use, message cards to get messages directly from this person. And then over in the extended, we're going to get sexy messages. We're going to get the romantic fairy over there, as well as the romance angels, true love cards, all things intuitive. My big colored cards, as well as my small colored cards, which my regulars are familiar with. I'll use the small colored ones over here as well. So that will be in the extended. But with that being said, for group one, the card that you guys got was the Fates, number 17. So you can choose off the picture, choose intuitively, or use random.org to help you pick. It's a general reading, so just go with what resonates, accept what resonates, forget what doesn't. If none of the reading resonates, feel free to choose another group or another reading from the playlists linked down below. Group 2. We've got Yang, number 1. So Yang. And number 3. We've got Unfinished Symphony, 10, number 10. Unfinished Symphony. So pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps are down below. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. I do appreciate you. And if you do like the reading, please hit that like button and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It does support the channel and keep it going. And we're going to get started with group 1. Welcome, group 1. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So I've got your pre-shuffled cards here, and we're going to go ahead and get into those. So I'm going to go ahead and lay them out and then do the interpretation, and then we will get more messages from your person. I do actually have messages from your person here as well that I pre-shuffled from my deck, notes from your beloved, and from my handmade deck as well. But we'll get some more as time permits. Doing a short-ish reading today, and there will be extendeds. But with that being said, guys, the topic is what actions will your person take towards you, and what messages do they have for you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and lay these out. So the present situation is 3 of Cups. So what I'm getting with the 3 of Cups is like celebration. So I don't know if you met this person, in or at a celebration, amongst a circle of friends, or within a group in a celebratory setting. There's this energy of celebrations. Maybe some of you are presently with your person and you've had a good time. You guys are enjoying each other's company. You guys are having fun. But the main word that's coming through here for the present situation is celebration. So this is present into like near future. So maybe you have a celebration coming up. We have the Lovers here. Yeah, you guys could be going to a wedding, okay, or an engagement party, or running into each other at one. But mostly with the Lovers card, I am getting that, yeah, some of you are even married, or like have been in a marriage type situation, with this person. But just take what resonates. The main thing coming through is partnership. So what actions will this person take? Actions towards a partnership. actions towards moving this from a group scenario, where maybe there are other people involved, whether that's a third party or just you guys are just friends, and moving it into a partnership. And then we've got the devil. The good old devil had to rear his head here. And so we've got yin and yang energy here. You and your person could be quite different. I feel like you really have been on different pages. I feel like your person has been distracted with that devil energy, and not very available to you. Whereas I feel like you're definitely the more romantic of the two. And I feel like that is your power. Okay, like maybe you don't know just how charming you are, or maybe, you know, you're very romantic, but you never really thought of it as your charm, or that's what's charming about you, or that's your power. But Spirit is saying that that is your power. You have the potential for power through your romantic charm with this person. So that's coming through. The devil, though, in terms of what actions will this person take, we are getting obsession. Okay. This person, you know, is obsessing about this partnership. Further actions this person will take. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. 9 of Wands. So with the 9 of Wands, what we're getting in terms of what actions this person will take is persistence. This person's going to persist. It's like whatever difficulties or obstacles the two of you have faced in this connection, it's just like these weeble wobbles. they wobble, but they don't fall down. They ever try to knock one of those over, they bounce right back up. So this person isn't going down. Okay, they're not giving up on this connection. So and the outcome. So for you guys, the outcome is the Chariot. So with that Chariot energy, the outcome in the situation is going to be action and change. So if this connection has been in stagnation, your person is going to take action towards this connection. So this is a great card to come out for this particular topic, because we're asking what actions will they take. The Chariot assures that this person will take action towards this connection. And they will change. And I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with a long-standing stagnant situation, or somebody that's been very stubborn. I think they're going to remain stubborn, just not going to be stubborn towards you and towards this connection anymore. Or, you know, they're going to lighten up on that, to say the very least. Okay? I think that, yeah, I feel like they're going to remain. This is somebody that is very strong, forceful, and there is a certain amount of self-interest that this card represents. And whereas before this person might have used that against this connection, or to keep it in stagnation or something, now they're instead going to, you know, surrender, give a little bit in order to participate in this partnership more, because they realize like it's not going anywhere, and they can't, you know, they can't get you off their mind. So this person could have been trying to distract themselves with some other situation, putting and making you feel like everything else was more important than you. But ultimately, you know, in the end, you know, you will win. And just remember that, you know, a light touch works best. So in other words, I don't know if you're both stubborn or you both have strong ideas about this connection. Spirit is wanting you to be balanced with regard to this person and your approach to one another, okay? A light touch works best. So I did get some clarifying cards for the Lovers and the Devil. And by the way, this is from my Lisa Frank Tarot, which is linked down below. And for the lovers, we got the Magician. So with the Magician, this person is, you know, this is another card of action, saying that this person is taking inspired action towards this connection. You see this little kitty cat up here above this little alien couple? That is, that's an angel. So this connection is divinely guided. This person is being guided in this connection to take action. And they're going to take inspired action towards this partnership. And the Devil was clarified by the Hierophant. So more spiritual energy. This is a likely soulmate for you. Oh, definitely a soulmate for you, no doubt about it. But what this is telling me is that this person is conforming. That this person is, they're giving, they're surrendering, they're giving in, basically, is what's happening here. Whereas before they might have thought that there was something wrong with this connection because of the strong feelings you inspire within them, because of the fact that they were and are obsessed with you. Because that was one of the cards that actually came out. Yeah. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. So this, if this person put up walls against you, then that, you know, is probably the reason why. And now they're just realizing, you know, that resistance is futile at this point. That group one is going to get what they want with their person. And that their person might as well just give in and realize that, you know, and have some faith that just because they feel the strong pull to you, the strong connection towards you, just because they're having obsessive thoughts about you, doesn't necessarily mean that this is a toxic or bad situation that they should avoid in any way. It's like they're surrendering, okay? And I wanted to clarify that Hierophant because we got so many major arcana cards, right? So I was like, what is going on here? So I need to pull clarifiers. And the Hierophant was clarified by the Star. So, so this is again, like, what is this person conforming to with the Hierophant? They're conforming to having faith. And both of these cards are spiritual cards that deal with faith. Having faith. Having faith in you, having faith in this connection, having faith in themselves. They're surrendering to that. And when they do that, they're taking action and moving towards you. So it's pretty positive, I think. So let's get into some more of this here. I wanted to just kind of go in the order of the way the cards came out. So with the Fates card, we've got number 17 from Wisdom of the Oracle. And I did look in the book on this card. And the part that I was drawn to for you guys' reading is the part where it says, you know, regarding your person, what if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of Spirit? So I think this is what Spirit is telling them, maybe telling you as well, telling you both, but them especially. Like, whereas this person was maybe wanting to keep it as a friendship or trying to dilute the energy of the intensity of this connection for whatever reasons, letting themselves be distracted, they are now like asking themselves, hey, you know, what if who group one is and whatever's happened between us is perfect from a higher perspective? Like, this connection is fated, you know, we were meant to meet, and even though it's had its ups and downs and stuff like that, maybe it's actually perfect the way that it is, and maybe group one is perfect the way that they are, and maybe we're two imperfect people who are perfect for each other. Okay. And then we've got tea leaf cards. We've got the Wall, okay? I wanted that to come out. I want to read them in the order they came out. We've got Bat. Take care, enemies are working against you, okay? So I wanted to clarify like what enemies are working against group 1. And I do feel like yeah, your person is saying this to you. And we got the Temperance card. So with the Temperance card, I've got, well, Temperance is Sagittarius energy. So let's see, maybe that's a clue. You know, whoever's working against you or somebody involved here is a Sagittarius. But the keyword that I was drawn to with this Temperance card was balance, because this means balance, and that is Libra energy. But regardless of signs involved, I feel like Temperance is the antidote to the devil. So if there's ever been any codependency, dependency, or addictions in this connection, any toxicity in this connection, you know, your person is saying that, yeah, they're not perfect. Somebody here is not perfect. It's likely your person, and they're admitting that, and that even though they're giving into this connection and they're just surrendering to the force of this connection, because it's like it has a life of its own. It has, it's kind of like a larger than life connection to your person, and they're surrendering to it. Doesn't mean that they're going to, you know, surrender in all areas, on all things, right? So, they're letting you know that they still struggle with staying balanced in some way. Okay, so apply that how that resonates. And then the next cards, we've got Haystack, Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Yeah. I feel like this is a good thing. Like this person feels like you have accumulated good karma. Now, for those odd few that know that you have hurt this person, it could be your person is saying, like, this new beginning in this connection, or this taking it to the next level that I see. It's going to come with a little karmic retribution. You know, the sword of truth is double-edged. One edge protects, the other edge strikes down. So, you know, whatever you've dealt in this connection, your person's saying, you know, that's coming back to you. But I am getting, for a lot of you, the majority of you, that this is saying that you've been good to this person. So they want to approach this connection again, you know, by bringing more passion into it, and approaching it like a new project. Approaching it, you know, with inspiration, because they are inspired with all this guidance from Spirit. They have the urge to create a new beginning that is coming from a more inspired place and a more courageous place than before, because you deserve it. Then we've got, you are highly thought of. Yeah, so definitely this is your person not saying, you know, anything negative with that karma. You will reap what you sow, because they feel like, you know, you deserve good things, and that your karma is good because you are highly thought of, and they think highly of you. And I don't feel like this person thinks that you're perfect. I just feel like they think highly of you regardless. It goes along with that Fate card, which is a card of things happening in a certain way due to teach certain lessons. And I will get to that in a moment. And then we've got the Wall, misunderstanding. But there has been a misunderstanding in this connection, or maybe you guys do have a tendency of misunderstanding each other, or this person misunderstood you. And it probably what led to things being less than ideal in the past or at present. But this is because certain things needed to play out the way that they needed to play out, because our spirit, or our human ego, whichever you want to attribute it to, you know, felt like that was the path of least resistance to teach you guys certain lessons. And those lessons are, I feel like it's first house lessons, right? And Aries rules the first house. So your connection and your combined energy is one of awakening to your consciousness. This is a consciousness raising connection. And it was meant to awaken you guys to your consciousness and to your higher selves. And it was also meant to teach you to reflect on your opinions, sort of like weed out the opinions that no longer serve you, because once you see things from a higher perspective, old egoic opinions, you know, they no longer make sense. And so this is part of what you guys came together to learn. It's for you guys to reflect on your opinions and form new ones based on a higher consciousness. because, so any misunderstandings between the two of you were actually based in the old opinions. And we've got work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So your person is asking you to work through your fears. You might have fears about committing to this person because, you know, depending on what your past was like with them. And if maybe you have fears, for those of you in separation, of actually going to a celebration. Celebration is coming through again, where you feel you might bump into this person, or you have fears about, you know, ending up at a celebration. Maybe the celebration of your guys' reunion, your guys' wedding, your homecoming, some celebration of a symbol of a greater commitment. Your person wants you to work through those fears and keep working through them if you already are. Because they're coming, right? Like, this is a done deal. Like, this is happening. It's inevitable. Okay, there's no turning back now, essentially. Okay, so ominous positivity there for you. Let's get your messages. I have a vision for my future, and I'm not sure how you fit into it. So I get that your person didn't see how you fit into it before. And this was based on their old opinions. And now remember, with the Fates card, asking themselves, what if group one is perfect just the way they are? What if this situation is playing out the way that it was meant to? Like, what if it's all good? And I didn't see that before. But now I'm being inspired to see it differently. I'm letting go of the past. I'm ready to act. Yeah, action is all over this reading, which I love to see, because we want to see action, you know, especially when we're asking what actions will they take. So group one, your person is letting go of the past, and they're ready to act. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. So that comes out right on top of the Devil. They didn't have enough faith in themselves and in this connection. They always did think highly of you, but they weren't ready to surrender to this strong connection, basically, and now they are. You need kissing badly. That's what's wrong with you. So, like, if you are resonating with, you know, having your defenses up with that Nine of Wands, because of misunderstandings in this connection, this person just wants to come in and just plant one on you and give you a kiss and calm you down. And then this was at the back of the deck. You're the one I want to be with. I choose you. So if they chose another person or situation over you in the past, especially then, this is them choosing you. And so no more excuses is what I'm hearing. No more putting everyone else or everything else in front of you and in front of this connection. They're choosing you. And then this came out. My mother spoiled me, which taught me to be very selfish and childish in relationships. So I took that as coming out to try to just shed some light on this person's upbringing and kind of like inform us on why they've behaved the way that they have. Okay? We've got, you're so cute, I find myself getting shy around you, and what you did for me was very sweet. So you could have done something, said something, or given this person something that they found very sweet, and they find you very sweet. And I feel like this is not the type of person that gets shy or that gets in their feelings too much, except with you. Yeah, we've got the Strength energy here. I'm holding my composure and staying cool and calm. I prefer to not allow my emotions to get the best of me. So this is someone that's good at wearing a mask. They prefer to stay cool and calm, right? I love how laid back you can be, so I feel it's best to let you win the argument. So they just want to kiss and make up. They really just do. They just want to kiss and make up. Agree to disagree, or even just concede and say, okay, yeah, I give, you know, because you deserve it. And they just feel like you deserve it. And you know, they wouldn't surrender to many people, but they would surrender to you, or they will surrender to you. And then there's that Libra energy I mentioned coming out again. I need to consider the facts objectively so that everyone's treated fairly. So it could have been that this person was just being too judicious. Like, you're a very romantic person. You're approaching this from a romantic standpoint. And here this person is trying to be like all psychological, logical, right? They wanted to be all in their head about it, which there is a place for that. But I feel like, you know, some of you, especially if you're very romantic, with this Page of Cups energy too, you know, very romantic, very sweet, you would take this cool, distant approach to the connection, and this kind of like weighing the pros and cons instead of being present, you know, emotionally, as being some sort of a rejection, or at the very least, it created a misunderstanding. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So I said I would pull you some more messages. Let me get what messages I want to pull. Let's get a few more messages for group 1 before taking it to the extended. What would this person say to group 1? If they had no fear and no filter, please. You're so beautiful. You drive me crazy and this is a wild ride, but you are so worth it. Our relationship is never consistent. Why can't we find a stable ground? All I ever wanted and needed is here with you. Let's get some more. I have high emotional intelligence, allowing me easy access to my empathy, compassion, and ability to tune into your energy. And the way you can persuade anyone on anything must be magic. I stand up for what's right because I'm assertive and I go after what I want. So once this person decided that you were right, and I just feel drawn to read that again, what if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Once they start seeing it from a higher perspective and realizing that, hey, maybe this is a soulmate relationship, maybe that is real, you know, maybe there is a reason we met and it's important that we continue on this journey together, right? Maybe, you know, I need to surrender to what's happening instead of analyzing it to death. And then they decide that it is worth pursuing, and they pursue it, you know, assertively, okay? All right. Thought there was something else that I wanted to get, but maybe not. I just wanted to get one more from this deck. Yeah. I fancy myself an excellent judge of character, then I unfairly prejudge you before learning more about you. So it's like this person had you pegged from the beginning. It's like they immediately friend-zoned you. This could have been or be a friends with benefits, where it was like this person pegged you as someone that they had great sexual magnetism with, but you weren't someone, you weren't their forever person, basically. And now they know differently. Wow. Now they see differently. They see it differently. They realize what they did. And they want to do what's right. They feel like you deserve it. You deserve them to come after you, to choose you, to make you a priority, okay? Maybe you have persuaded this person somehow, because they're saying how persuasive you are. But I think this person has finally just allowed themselves to tune into their feelings enough to realize that you are more than, you know, what they thought you were. That you are someone they can have a deeply emotional, committed, romantic relationship with. that you are that they were being too closed off before. Okay? That they have some issues around jealousy or possessiveness that they need to work on, and that they were perhaps projecting that onto you. But either way, this is what we've got for you, Group 1. So if you liked the reading, please hit that like button, and please subscribe if you haven't already. That does support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. And leave me a comment down below if this is your reading. I'd love to read it. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box. I'm going to take this over to the extended, where we're going to, get some more. I just want to get more into the reading. I want to get more messages, I think. And we're going to get the Tarot of Sexual Magic. We're going to do the Romantic Fairies deck. We're going to do the Romance Angels. And we're going to do the True Love Oracle. Okay? All right, this is what I got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So I've got your cards pre-shuffled. So, before we get started, I just wanted to put a trigger warning out. I don't know if this reading will be terribly triggering or not, but something is telling me that for some of you it may. And so, I just want to be safe than sorry and just let you know that there could be some triggering elements, or at the very least, some complicated themes in this reading, okay? So let's get started. With that being said, okay, I don't know, exactly how this is going to work out, but we will look into it. I do feel that some of you who are watching are feeling quite pessimistic lately, depressed, or maybe you just no longer believing in love, or that things can work out for you. And maybe not all of you, just take what resonates, but definitely some of you. And that's why I'm being a little careful in how I approach this, because I want to be empathetic. I feel like many of you are empathetic, but you're just a little disenchanted right now. Also, some of you who resonate with being down, about their lives, themselves right now, are ones that don't necessarily believe that energy and action are needed in order to experience growth in yourself and in this connection, okay? So you're the kinds that, when I talk about improving your self-concept and that you can manifest with positive thinking, that will roll their eyes and want to click on somebody that will just tell them and sell them on some idea and some story about them and their person, which is fine. But if you were drawn here, there is a reason, and you probably want to listen to the messages and take the guidance in, if you're guided to. This can be very helpful for you, because I feel like a lot of you are, feeling kind of down, just disenchanted, not believing in yourself or in this connection right now. And the challenge then is to understand that you are not a victim. You are a creator. And whatever this reading says, you can work with it. Knowledge is power. It's good to know, what the obstacles or challenges are, because it's good to know what the obstacles and challenges are, because then you have something to work with, right? But many of you don't even have the energy for that. With that being said, we'll just get started, and you can click off anytime that you feel like the reading isn't to your liking, and choose another group, or check out a playlist down below for a different reading. I do feel like your person is a divine masculine type individual. You could be here for, your twin flame or higher level soulmate. I am getting the energy that your person is quite clear. I don't know if they have been clear with you or are very clear in general, but coming through, at present, at the recording of this reading, your person is quite clear in their energy. And I'm getting a peaceful energy from them as well. Some of your divine masculines are reserved. This could be a low contact or no contact situation, or if you are in contact, this person, I think they probably play games, emotional games, whether they intend to or not. They could be shy as well, okay? So with that being said, I've got your cards here. Let's get started. So regarding the situation, we have the Temperance card. This is my Lisa Frank Tarot. The link is down below if anybody wanted to know. So, you could be Sagittarius, they could, or have it strong in your chart. But the main thing that I'm getting with the Temperance card is that things are peaceful right now. Now, it could be peaceful between you and your person because you guys are in no contact, therefore nothing's going on and things are just pretty peaceful. For that reason, or things could just be peaceful in your connection, which I hope that is the case. But I feel like this is going to resonate for more of you, for your person, like your person that you came to the reading for. Your person is actually feeling peaceful, okay? And maybe you are too to some extent. Others of you are feeling a little down, which, you know, we've got Neptune opposing the Sun on the day that I'm recording this. A lot of people are feeling down today. So that makes sense to me, but your person overall is feeling quite peaceful. Now, what actions, since that's the question of the reading, like what actions will this person take towards you? And we'll get messages as well. But what actions will this person take towards you? We've got the Emperor, okay? So the more divine masculine energy, regardless of if you're here for a man or a woman, it's an energy. And this person is, I get your person is, it's probably you're here for a man, because this person is a father or a father figure, okay? So I don't know if they have children, or they're the oldest in their family, or they're like the leader of their friends group, whatever it is. Maybe they're fatherly towards you. And this is a father figure, and he's sitting on his throne. We've got the Knight of Wands. This father figure is coming across as like when he's not wanting to sit on his throne anymore, okay? The Knight of Wands is an action-oriented energy. So father figure is coming across as a free-spirited person, like he's lusty and free-spirited. So what actions is he going to take towards this connection? He is going to get up and he is going to come towards you. He's going to maybe initiate passion with you. We've got the Three of Cups next. So with the Three of Cups, I'm seeing this being like the circle of support that this person is involved in. So I don't know if you guys are friends, if you know each other through a friendship group or something. It does show that I think he likes to take action towards his friends group. Okay, now this is, what actions is he going to take towards you? This does have something to do with you. It might be a third party, but let's see. And then we've got Judgment, clarifying the Emperor. So with Judgment, this Emperor has gotten clarity. This Emperor has definitely gotten clarity. Like I said, this Emperor is clear. Clear that he wants to take lusty, free-spirited action towards a group situation or third-party situation. So hopefully you're the third-party situation and your person's not trying to, take action towards another person. But, that's not going to resonate for everyone. Just listen to your intuition on that. So bottom line, your person's gotten clarity. We've got the Moon, which is good because this lusty, free-spirited person, their lust and free-spiritedness has created or will create unforeseen problems here. And they know this. Like, your person knows this. So let's say they're going to approach you in a passionate way. Maybe they're going to invite you out on a date. Maybe they're going to invite you or take you to a party. For some reason, they anticipate their approach or the situation to create some unforeseen problems. And they already know that. We've got the Eight of Wands, clarifying the Three of Cups. So with that Eight of Wands, this could be happening fast, especially if they're inviting you to a party or, yeah, to some sort of a group dynamic situation. I see that happening fast. Them taking action towards you, potentially calling you or texting you. It's going to happen fast. So what is the outcome? We've got the Tower card for the outcome. And this is that point when it slowly begins to dawn on tarot enthusiasts that there is no way that I would have arranged these cards in advance with any sort of narrative on purpose, because this is not a card that we want to see in this position, right? The Tower card is, you know, it's essentially the card of unwanted change, upheaval, and in this case I feel it's a disgrace. So this is a breakup of some kind, more than likely, and likely not a graceful one. So the good news of that is that if your person is involved with somebody else, it looks like they're breaking up with that person, okay? If you're involved with somebody else, this could be a message from the universe that you need to break up with that person, or you will be, okay? It can mean that you're breaking up with this person if you guys are together. They're wanting to embrace, you know, their friends, and they're wanting to be free, and they're wanting things to be fast, right? Something to happen here. So as a result of that, we have, you know, some sort of upheaval. And I want us to clarify that card. So for that, we've got the Five of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Five of Wands means a lot of different things. What I'm getting for this reading is a rivalry. So if this is not a third-party situation of any kind, maybe choose another group now or choose another reading, because I really am getting that. So it's about putting an end to a rivalry in order to work on one path, right? To put in the work on one project. Now this could mean this person is breaking up, you know, with you to focus on their studies or their work. More likely it's this person is breaking up with a third party to put in more focus and work on this connection. Wherever your person enjoys themselves the most, that is where they're going to focus. So if you know that this person really does enjoy you, and when you guys are together, you really have a nice time. I see you guys have been through difficulties with that Temperance card, but it's like those difficulties have sort of parted ways, and at present you're at least experiencing some peace in this connection. So I don't feel like you're the one that they're feeling like a rivalry with or a conflict with, unless you know that, you know, you are. I'm getting more so that this is something else, someone else, or a group of people, maybe friends or family, they're parting, they're in a conflict with, and that's creating a disgrace and an ending. And that your person is thinking instead about what they would enjoy doing rather than dealing with this situation anymore, whatever the situation is. I also get through that this person has enjoyed conflict. They have enjoyed petty arguments. The personality type of your person that I feel they are sort of growing out of, or meant to grow out of, is being a bit cold or insensitive or dishonest. Maybe being judgmental or hurtful or critical towards others, or just like being narrow-minded and instigating arguments. There's this energy of pettiness and conflict that we know with the Five of Wands. And you can see him looking at that, thinking about it, like, is this who I want to be anymore? Right? The answer is no. So let's look at some of your other cards. So from the tea leaf cards, we've got the Fair Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this could be you, your person, or a third party, or someone else that affects the connection. Then we got I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. I feel like you guys both do have like a psychic connection. Your combined energy with you and your person is one of empathy, one of emotionality, but also a bit illogical, okay? So there's that. Also, this person could be saying that, you know, they're watching you if they're the fair woman, or some fair woman is watching them or you, right? But the next cards are more positive. We've got great happiness and great passion. So this person is wanting to follow their intuition towards greater happiness and greater passion. We see them as a lusty, free-spirited person wanting to have fun and a good time, be with kindred spirits, leaving or ending something in order to work on that path, okay? On a path towards greater happiness and greater passion. From the Moonology deck, we've got, what do you need to release? This is your person needing to release somebody or something. And that goes along with that Tower card. It shows an ending. And it could happen disgracefully. I mean, maybe this person cheats with you and gets caught. Or maybe, you know, something just happens in kind of a rough way, basically. That results in an ending in all of this. So your person is asking themselves, you know, what do they need to release? I feel like what they need to release is this tendency to behave in a little bit of a narcissistic way, or in a way that has indulged, you know, conflict in themselves and in the people around them. They could have like been the type of person that nurtured competition, the type of person that likes people to fight over them. An instigator is kind of what I'm getting. So again, you know, take what resonates. And then we've got Yang from the Wisdom of the Oracle. So with this card, this is your person basically saying that that they're moving towards their highest good. Like they're getting better, you know, they're getting better. They're listening to their intuition more. They're going forward, and they're doing so confidently. So the message cards that we got for you guys, our secrets are, our souls share secrets together. Can you hear them? So there is this psychic otherworldly connection between the two of you, this sense of picking up on each other's thoughts and feelings. At least your person feels that it's so. They feel your souls share secrets. And that is that, you know, that 12th house energy, which is Piscean energy, which I feel is your guys' combined energy, and the 12th house rules the subconscious, psychological issues, and secrets. So there, you guys are sharing secrets, your souls are sharing secrets, and then they say, I compensate for my abandonment issues by doing it first. It could be, for example, if they're leaving you, then it's because of their abandonment issues. They want to leave you before you can leave them. If they did this in the past, this is why. Love may be blind, but marriage is a real eye-opener. So for some of you, this person has gotten clarity on the fact that marriage has a lot of unforeseen problems, and that as much as they're trying to play this role as the father figure or the husband figure, whether that's with you or with somebody else, the more they realize that they just want, they just want to run away. is basically what it is. They want to be free and run away and be with more like-minded and kindred spirits. Love is not a word I use lightly. So this is one of those relationships where this person could have, you know, kept you in the friend zone or been casual with you, focused more on the passion between the two of you and like the physical connection, because they, I mean, it's easier for them to attract in the conflict that they enjoy, right, or have enjoyed. The rivalry and the mind games. It's easier for them to do that if they keep their heart out of the matter, right? I lose sleep at night thinking about you and listening for the phone. So this person is wanting to hear from you. Since the question is like, what actions is your person going to take? They're going to contact you, okay? But they're listening for the phone, and they're losing sleep at night thinking about you. And it says loosen your grip but don't let go. So they are saying, you know, even though they're this free-spirited person and kind of likes to be in fast-moving environments and socialize a lot, they don't want you to completely let them go. But they do want space. And I want to take you out on the best date of your life. So you got a couple extra group too. They want to take you out in the best date of your life. We've got, I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait for you a little bit longer, but my patience does have limits. This goes along with that temperance energy. It could be this person's been waiting to hear from you for a long time, or what feels like a long time to them, because they seem like they're a little impatient. But yeah, they're saying that they're willing to wait a little bit longer, but their patience does have limits. Then we've got, I feel you and I could find security as a couple, but we must save for a rainy day. I've got to curb my spending. So this person could be, you know, overspending. Maybe you do. Okay. How do they know that? You guys are psychically connected. Otherwise, bottom line with that is they're just saying they do feel that you guys can find security in, you know, as a couple. But they also feel like they need to save up their money, that they need to focus on building their foundation and a sense of security in the physical world. And then we've got, I know we've had our problems, but I prefer to remember only the good times when we made each other happy. So this is somebody from your past or an ex or something especially, but either way, this person's wanting to come back to you because they do indulge in the sweet moments the two of you have shared. They do feel nostalgic for the happy memories that you guys created. They do like to think about the good times more than anything. And they do feel like you are their happiness more so than where they're at, or they want to go towards the happiness that they experienced with you before, okay? So if they're not experiencing the same kind of happiness in their lives anymore, they're wanting to go in the direction that they think will get them there, back to that happy, back to those happy feelings. So what else would this person say? I want to give you all the love and compassion you've given me. With you, I can just be myself. It's really nice. Thank you. You do make this person feel more secure. This is something about you and your energy in this connection that makes them feel like it's safe for them to just be themselves. I think this person, you know, has a real hard time showing their true selves, but with you they can. And they're grateful to you for that. I never felt my parents really loved and accepted me, so there's a hole inside me I'm trying to fill. That can explain some of their bad behaviors. And you're the first thing I think about in the morning and the last thing I think about at night. So again, with this person thinking about you, I love our ride or die connection. I will be here for you no matter what. So it's like this person knows that you guys have been through a hard time in this connection. Maybe they've put you through the hard time. This connection's just been kind of rough going, and just want to say they love that it still persists, even though you guys have been through things. And that regardless of, I feel like it's like, regardless of where this goes romantically, they will be here for you if you need them, you know, as a friend. I'm taking charge of this connection to make sure it's on the right track. Yeah, we saw the fast action with the Eight of Wands. I do feel like this person will be writing in to spend some time with you, take you out on a date. They're wanting to talk to you. A lot of them do want to get physical with you. They could have, you know, some hidden agenda that, you know, is underneath the surface when they contact you or the next time you see them. So just be aware of that. You're at a distance from me and I'm wondering how you are. If I turn into a clam by shutting down when you're around, it's because I don't want to open up to you. Yeah, I get that this person is, like I said, withdrawn, shy, reserved. And when they do appear like they're being open or outgoing, it's because they're acting or they're putting on, you know, the character that they learned to be when they were younger, because that got them the approval that they felt that they were missing. And then at the back of the deck, we've got what we had is broken and we both have suffered for it. So like, you're not the only one that suffered, I've suffered too. Things can never be the same, but I hope in time we can start over. I do feel like this person, well, they do have a lot of passion for you. They do come from their ego, but they also come from their heart with regards to you. And these are the messages that they have for you so far, group 2. So if this resonated, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to read your comment. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It does support the channel and it's free. It doesn't cost anything. And hit the like button if you liked it. I'm going to take it over to the extended. The link for that will be down below, where we'll get some more messages, as well as, yeah, we'll get messages from All Things Intuitive and my bigger message cards as well. And then we'll get some messages from your person from the Romantic Fairy and Romance Angels and the True Love deck. And then the sexy messages too. So follow me over there if you guys feel guided to. I appreciate you guys tuning in and I hope this was helpful. Welcome group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your person, the one that you came to the reading for. Angel spirits and guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone who tuned into group 3. What actions will their person take towards them, and what messages does this person have for group 3? Group 3, I went ahead and pre-shuffled your cards, and we'll get some channeled messages, more channeled messages towards the end. But first we're going to go ahead and look at the situation. I'm going to lay the cards out here. We're going to look at the situation, what actions this person's going to take towards you, and excuse me, the likely outcome, which is the big message from Spirit, what you need to know right now, okay? All right, and then off to the side, we've got oracle cards here as well. So the situation at present, we've got the Hermit. So some of you could be Virgo or have it strong in your chart. Even if you guys are an earth sign, or your person is, I especially get for you guys watching that there's some rebelliousness to your personality, to your character, right? You just don't go along to get along or anything like that, especially spiritually speaking. You're at a tarot reading. I feel like this is something that a lot of you do frequently, and it's like a characteristic of your personality that you know, you follow the beliefs and the spiritual beliefs, but beliefs in general that suit you and serve your inner needs at any given point in time, okay? And I feel like your person is different from you in the sense that your person's kind of like an ordinary guy or gal, maybe the boy next door, girl next door, or there's something about them that's coming through. So maybe they're the Virgo. It just depends, because I've known both kinds, right? I've known the kind of Virgo that's very down to earth and by the book, and I've known the kind that's very rebellious, almost more like an Aquarius, which I've said before on this channel that Aquarius reminds me of a Virgo on LSD or a Virgo on mushrooms, because they're very similar. Humanitarian, logical, but then, you know, they have their key differences. So I feel, you know, with you and your person, this is like your combined energy. So this is what this card represents, your combined energy. But for the record, I am getting like you are more independent, and you're going to embrace those things that serve your inner needs more, where I feel like your person is somebody that follows society's rules more, okay? So if it's flip-flopped, reverse it. This is general reading, so energies can be vice versa, but this is what I'm getting so far. I do get that your person is a likable person, though, regardless. Like, they're a likable person in general. Like, there's not a lot to, you know, dislike about this person. Like, the average person would meet your person and think of them as a likable person, like an accommodating person. Again, maybe this is you and your person's the rebel, but I'm getting more for the majority that this is your person, okay? So what actions is this person going to take towards you? Look at the Chariot. So the Chariot is a really good card. By the way, these are my Lisa Frank tarot cards. If anybody's interested, those are linked below. But this is the energy of, I mean, this is a really good card to see in the action section of a reading, right? Because the Chariot's all about that. The Chariot's about action and change. So we're seeing your person taking action in this connection. And hold on a second. Sorry. Which is good. We like to see that, right? So we see some action and change. We've got the Three of Swords here. Let me clarify that Three of Swords. We got the Strength. Okay. I feel like this person, okay, what action is this person going to take? You know, there's no way to sugarcoat this group 3. I hope you're not easily triggered, but this person could be, you know, planning to separate from you if you guys are in a relationship, okay? Or this could be past energy too, that this person has broken your heart. Because I'm really getting like this is the heartbreak card. Now that could have been because one or both of you is involved with other people, as in this is third party, a third party situation, like on the card. Or because we got 2 cards showing third party, but it could be saying like your person is wanting to take action, make a change, to go out on their own here with the Hermit energy. Hermit is a singular energy. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have drifted apart or there's some sort of separation currently present going on in this connection. The Chariot is clarified by the Fool, which just sort of adds more emphasis to what I just said, that, you know, your person is wanting to, you know, chase rainbows, basically, like the rainbows on the card. They want to have a fresh new beginning, okay? So they have fresh hope on some new beginning. They're wanting to get their cups filled. They're wanting fulfillment. They're wanting to achieve some sort of goal or dream for themselves. They're definitely wanting, yeah, just to pursue, you know, their happiness. So again, this could be past energy. This person could have split up from you. You guys could have gone your separate ways, or things are like, become more distant between the two of you, because one or both of you are, or your person is pursuing their own path in life. And this naturally has caused, you know, heartache. And we're at, like, the question is, like, what actions they're going to take. That literally is going to be somebody out there that's going to resonate with that. This person is going to go their own way, and it's going to really hurt your feelings. Okay? So I apologize for that if that's not what you want to hear. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I keep it real on my channel. I hope that you guys will listen to the rest of the reading. There could be, you know, some more messages to help soothe you throughout the reading, or choose another group or another reading. But this is what I'm getting. And again, like I just said, I'll repeat it for the cheap seats in the back. This doesn't apply for everybody, okay? It can be past energies if this has already happened. We've got the Strength card here, clarifying the Three of Swords. So I am seeing there being unconditional love in this connection. So, you know, your person actually does feel like you do love them unconditionally. Like, even if they've broken your heart, you still love them unconditionally. And for some of you, it's like this person knows that you love them and they broke your heart anyway, or are currently doing that, or will do that. Which I'm sorry to have to say that. That's really not what I want to say, but there are plenty of channels that will tell you only what you want to hear. I'm not one of them. But like I said, we'll see what how things go as we progress the reading. We've got the Eight of Swords here, so what actions? Eight of Swords is the card of isolation. So if you guys are in separation, low contact, no contact, if you're feeling isolated or alone in this connection, I feel that this will continue. Because this person is needing to sort of do their own thing right now, okay? And we can look at this as a progression. This is something that happened in the past. This is at present heartbreak, but both of you are growing in strength. Your person's growing in their feelings towards you, or in the realization too that you have unconditional love for them, and that regardless of what they've done, like Molly Ringwald and this guy, oh, he's a doll, isn't he? Oh my goodness. Okay, I won't get sidetracked, but yeah, dated a guy like that in high school. Anyways, and back to center, Jake Ryan. Anyways, regardless of like hurt feelings or misunderstanding or whatever's happened in the situation, if he was actually in the movie, had a girlfriend and she was down with OPP, but you know, other people's property, except that it didn't come to that. So this could actually mean that this person is getting ready to separate from somebody else that they're involved with. So that could be what the action and change is, that this person is separating from somebody else that they're involved with. You may know this, you may not know this. This might be what you're hoping for. But it's like they have to come up with, or had to come up with the courage to be able to do that first. The courage to take the action, to move away from a third-party situation. That's for those that this is a third-party situation. And others of you, it's just saying what I said before. But going forward, we do have isolation here. Clarified by the Ace of Swords. So it's like, yeah, there's going to be some more waiting in this connection, or more feeling separated from your person for a while yet going forward. You know, maybe you're already in this phase. Lots of different people watch, apply it how it resonates. But if you are in that phase, regardless, bottom line, Ace of Swords is a new beginning, but it also comes with new conflict. So this is a double-edged sword. The sword can be used to protect or to strike somebody down, right? It can be used for good or for bad. And I think that, you know, as this person thinks about this connection, they need to take their space in order to do that, because they are somebody that follows the rules or societal expectations. They want other people to like them. They don't want to step on anybody's toes. These are just some of the reasons why this person, the person I'm tuning into anyways, this is just some of the reasons why this person is, you know, in their head about this connection. They're thinking about it. They're taking distance from you in this connection. They know how you feel about them. They know how they feel, and that's that they are not happy where they're presently at. They want to get to a new phase in their lives, with you or with someone else, or if that means leaving somebody else, you know, they're wanting, bottom line, to get to a happier phase in their life, because they're not happy where they're at. They're thinking on this, and they're coming to some sort of conclusion to move forward in their life, right? Back to the future, right? If this is an ex, they're thinking about coming back to you. So even though you guys are low contact, no contact, or in separation, or will be, there's going to be a point where this person is really isolating themselves so that they can think this through about what conflicts they're going to have to face and how they're going to approach something in order to have a new beginning in this connection, or just in their lives in general, okay? Before I get into the outcome card, I wanted to look at this because we got from the Wisdom of the Oracle the Unfinished Symphony, and it was in reverse, so that's the protection message. This is what it looks like upright, and it's number 1, so that is a singular number. I feel like some of you are feeling really lonely right now. Just know, whether your person's with someone else or with you or with nobody, they're feeling lonely as well. Because just because you're with somebody doesn't mean that you feel supported, right? So, but this did come out in reverse, and what I am seeing here is it's just like this person, yeah, this person wants to tell you that it's not in their best interest to stall for long. So if this is in stagnation, or when it gets to the point of Eight of Swords where this person is really thinking on this connection, where they're really in their head trying to figure it out. Maybe they're already in that phase of thinking of how to have a new beginning with you and how to face whatever conflicts. This person anticipates that a new beginning, as much as they want it, and they want it a lot, is going to come with conflict. And so this is why they're giving it so much thought. And if you're the one that is resonating with your person's energy and you're giving it a lot of thought, and you've been stalling or something like that, your person's telling you, you know, it's not your best interest to stall. That could be because they're not planning on waiting for you any longer, or waiting for you, period, or it's the other way around. It's the first thing I said for the majority of you, that this person thinks that you have options and that they know that it's not in their best interest to stall. Yeah, you know, like I said before, a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. This person is ready for a new romantic cycle. They're not happy with the status quo, the way things are. They're wanting, yeah, they're wanting a fresh start. They have fresh hope for a fresh start here. And it's a fresh start with you. But again, they anticipate conflict and the need for courage in order to move this forward, or to, you know, uncomplicate things, right? To find an agreeable way to approach this so that you guys can have the best chance at having a good partnership. Like, I feel like a lot of you don't care one way or the other, like whatever it is, if you're the one with somebody else or they're, you know, it's like whatever the circumstances are, you feel like circumstances don't matter and you don't care. Like, you want this person, and that's all you care about. Whereas this person is more thinking in terms of, especially if it's the masculine, but either way, they're more in terms of thinking about, like, what's the most agreeable way to handle this and to avoid fallout or conflict going forward here. What's the best new way to have a new romantic cycle with group 3 that doesn't break all of society's rules, or that keeps them likable to certain people, right? I feel like they almost, yeah, they definitely, with the 8 of Swords, care too much about that. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, though, as the outcome. So that's the big message from Spirit. And this is a very lucky card in the outcome. In fact, I feel like your combined energy, like if you did a synastry chart combining your individual charts, which you can Google and do that online if you wanted to see out of curiosity, okay, is very, like, very lucky. I'm getting, like, Jupiter energy with this because this is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is saying that, you know, this person has a wish for their future, and that wish is going to be granted. And I feel like your wish is going to be granted as well. Especially if you are really burnt out. Like, for those of you, it's like the Wheel of Fortune, the outcome, when it comes out, it's like the tougher your luck has been, the more of a change you're going to notice. So we've got 2 cards of action and change here in your reading, guys. So if you, like, it's like the more, like, restless, burnt out, and ready you are for action to happen in this connection, the more you are going to experience wish fulfillment, you know, in the situation. But this doesn't say, like, everything is just going to work out perfectly. You know, you need to keep doing what you're doing, keep hope alive, right? You need to persist in your part in the situation with this person, whatever you're doing to help it come back together or to progress, whatever the case may be, because this doesn't give you permission just to, like, rely on fate and luck alone to handle everything. You still have to do your end of the situation. But it is definitely a card of change. And it's a card of learning to go with the flow. So the Spirit wants you to know there is change in the situation. It is a lucky change. It looks like you guys do have, there is luck between the 2 of you. It's like you guys are luckier together. I am getting also that you're both seekers. You're both after something. You're both wanting to experience more luck in your life, to experience more happiness in your life. And when you're together, you're both more generous than when you're apart. Like, you bring out the generosity in one another as well. So it's like the universe is blessing to you on this situation, letting you know that whatever ups and downs you're going through in this situation, this too shall pass. And if things aren't going the way you want them to go now, they will be going. That Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And that looks like it's going to be a new romantic cycle between you and this person. So the cards that we got from the tea leaf cards, we've got Well, Family Wishes Coming True. We've got Wreath, Sorrow Over a Loss. Yeah, I definitely see you guys. Some of you could have been freshly broken up with this person, or you just anticipate that this person's going to break your heart. that this split is going to happen, okay? If that happens, yeah, there's going to be a period of this person being trapped in their head while they figure out how to make a comeback or to start over. But there will be a reconciliation. And if you guys are already split up, you know, or you just, this never really got going, then I definitely see, you know, hurt feelings over that in a sense of emotional loss. We've got the crown. Honor and respect will come to you, but you will be crowned the winner in the situation. You will get what you want out of the situation. Granted that you continue doing what you're doing, persisting and going with the flow, as well as, yeah, just doing what you know and feel is you're guided to do here. It's also going to take some forgiveness as well, right? Because it looks like this person broke your heart or had to go off on their own way and get their head straight or something. Whatever it is, you know, that there needs to be healing. But then honor and respect comes to you. And last, we've got love. This one really wanted to come out, and I realized that this is green on the back. So this person's love is growing for you. The rest of the cards are purple, or actually red rather. So I think this person is gaining in the courage, and I think it's always been a matter of this person needing to become more courageous. I'm again getting like Richard Burton, Elizabeth Taylor vibes here. Whereas Richard Burton was said to have said, you know, to her that I'm just not as brave as you. I'm just not as courageous as you are. Like she was all just like balls to the wall. Let's do this. You know, we're soulmates. We both know it. Like to hell with everybody and everything. Let's just like, woohoo. And we, you know, just crazy, deep, passionate, fucking fantastic, big love. And it was tumultuous. And in the end, it ultimately boiled down to him not being able to hang with her, basically, on her level. But I feel like I feel like, you know, it's different for you guys. A lot of you guys, this person is coming into their power and their strength. They'll be able to hang with you on your level, okay? They're growing in love for you. So let's look at some of the messages, and I'll pull some more. We've got the way you can persuade anyone and anything must be magic. So if you guys are trying to manifest this person into your life using visualizations or affirmations or any other sort of wishing and hoping and a praying, or you're actually physically in this person's life trying to persuade them in your little ways or however you're doing that to choose you or to be with you or to advance in this connection, your person feels your persuasive powers. Maybe you're not doing anything, you're just adorable and charming. Whatever you're doing though, it's working because this person wants a new start with you. And they feel like you're very persuasive. And we've got, you're so cute, I find myself getting shy around you. Oh, and what you did for me was very sweet. So maybe you do things for this person. Maybe that's your love language, or you figured out that this person's love language is act of service or gifts, and you're doing that for them. There's something you're doing for this person. Whatever it is, keep doing it. It's working, okay? And this person just finds you so cute. So even if this person is more bold and courageous in other relationships or circumstances and situations, when it comes to you, they get shy around you. And then we've got, I couldn't dream of a better partner for me than you. You're the world. You're the world to me. So this person feels like you are the world to them. And I'm getting for some of you, that will be future, something that they will say to you in the future, like future sentiments. Others of you, it's for the present. And it's another card of wish fulfillment as well. So, like I was talking about wish fulfillment and this person wanting to get some fulfillment. They're not fulfilled with the status quo of however things are right now or with whoever they're with right now. It's like they're going for that. And ultimately, whether they realize it's you or not, they will realize that you are their wish fulfillment. You're the world to them. And we've got go with the flow more. Life's full of surprises. You just never know. So that goes along with that Wheel of Fortune card. Person's asking you to go with the flow more. You know, whoever's the most... stayed person, like this could even be like how you feel about your person, especially if you identify as the more rebellious one in the situation. If this is your Richard Burton, you're telling them go with the flow more. Life's full of surprises. You just never know. You just want this person to get out of their head and you know, face the music. Basically, some of your people owe you an apology and they are sorry, especially if they got carried away from this connection for some reason. When I follow my heart, it leads me to you. So your person is saying that, you know, when they follow their heart, it leads them to you. It's just always a matter of getting out of their damn head and following their heart. Your love is so strong, it made me a believer. So you guys have a really strong pull on this person. Really strong. Getting strong water vibes and strong strong air vibes, some ninth house energy as well. But regardless of that, you guys, your love is so strong, like the card says. You made this person a believer. So even though this doesn't make sense on paper, this connection, maybe you guys seem incompatible, or like there's something about the situation that is conflicted or causes a conflict for your person, you know, it's tumultuous for some of you. Really, it's just downright tumultuous, or it has been. And so your person's like, yeah, but I can't ignore this love. Like, your love is making me love you, right? You're like pulling me, you're healing my heart chakra. A lot of them, you're healing their heart, like, or you're just making them fall in love with you because of just how loving you are. I don't know what to do, and I can't handle your words right now, especially for those that this person caused you emotional loss already. They don't know what to do right now, and they don't know what to say. I compensate for my abandonment issues by doing it first. So letting us know, you know, if they left you or chose someone else, or just went in another direction, got carried away, didn't give this relationship the respect and attention that it deserved, or hasn't so far, you know, they compensate for their abandonment issues by abandoning others first. What else would Group 3's person say if they had no fear, no filter? I'm sending you hidden messages and music. And by the way, this deck is also available, listed down below. Oh, it's too many. So pay attention to music, guys. There's some signs and some hints from your person in music. Your hands are magic. I love how it feels when you touch me. This person loves the way that it feels when you touch them. You guys have chemistry. You've got a healing touch. This one's wanting to come out too. You're my weakness. I do anything for you. So it's like, yeah, this person might be able to stay in their head in other situations, but you convince them just by the way that you are, something that you do, or just the way that you love them, that you convince them to lower their boundaries, or lower their walls basically, and make them feel like they would do anything for you. And I'm jealous of every single person who's closer to you than I am. So, and then we've got, I love you so much. Can't you see that at the back of the deck? So we did see the love card coming out. For a lot of you, this person is somebody that loves you. They do get jealous of others who are closer to you, which, you know, yeah, it is what it is. Maybe if they were around more, they wouldn't have to get jealous, but it's just what's coming through. And also just that you are this person's weakness. Let's get more messages here. I feel like you intuitively know me, know how I feel better than I do. Your psychic skills fascinate me. So this is a spiritual connection. I feel like you intuitively know how I feel better than I do. Your psychic skills fascinate me. You're everything I ever wanted in a partner. I'm open to starting a family with you. So this person just sees you as like wifey or hubby material. You're everything that they ever wanted in a partner. I'm determined to give generously to you, even putting your needs above mine, no matter how hard it is. So that's Ten of Swords energy. So for some of you, there has been or will be a painful separation or ending in this connection, but it precedes a new romantic cycle. And at that point, you know, this is kind of like a good thing in the sense that it's showing your person how much you mean to them, and it's making them determined to give to you, no matter how hard it is. And ever since I met you, my life's transformed for the better. Thank you. So you've really given this person some things to think about. You've really changed this person on a deeper level. They're experiencing like a soul awakening because of you, or a heart awakening, or both of those things. I cannot forgive you for the hurt you caused me. So is that because, Yeah, I feel like this is more to do with like their fear of you not being able to forgive them for the hurt that they caused you, okay? And I get that this person is, yeah, this turnover as well. I can't tell you where this is going. I'm so confused by my feelings for you. I think I'm losing my mind. Like, this person is just the kind of person that I feel like this is kind of like an ordinary Joe or an ordinary Jane. Like, they're not used to this kind of whirlwind of a passionate or emotion-inspiring kind of watery, heavy, sort of deep love soul kind of connection. And whatever it is they feel with you, it's confusing for them. And it's got them all, I mean, this could be even for like, for example, a newer connection where you guys just like each other and there's chemistry, but to this person who is so used to just, I don't know, being too much in their head or something, maybe they have a Libra moon, but or an air moon in general, they just like can't compute they can't compute the feelings. And it makes them feel like at times like they're losing their mind. And on the other hand, though, they do like the connection. Like it's starting to grow on them. They're liking the psychic connection. They're liking that you can read their mind. They're liking that you seem to know how they feel before they know how they feel. And they're starting to like this deeper, more emotions-based kind of connection that they have with you, group 3. So this is what we've got for you over here. I'm going to take it over to the extended. The link for that will be down below, where we're going to get some sexy messages from this person, as well as the romantic fairies and the romance angels, the true love cards, and more messages. So if you feel guided to, please follow me over there. If not, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. It supports the channel. It's free. Why not? And if you'd like a private reading, my information to order a private reading is in the description box down below. If this didn't resonate, feel free to choose another group or another reading. Links for other readings are down below as well. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time.